You live from my kitchen. Today we are going to be making steak fajita bowls, flank steak, I'm sorry. So we wanted to hop on here. This is Sergio, for those of you that don't know Serge.
Hi, hello.
Twinnie Me.
Welcome.
He's going to be joining us today. So we're going to go ahead and get started. We're going to be making some flank steak fajita bowls, like I said. So the first thing we're going to do is get this pan nice and piping hot. We're going to go ahead and add in some extra virgin olive oil. And then we're going to go ahead and add some garlic to that bad boy. I'm going to grab you a spoon there, Twin.
Okay, we'll heat up that oil, get that spread around. And what we're going to do with that as well, we've got some diced red onions we'll go ahead and throw in. Get that going a little bit. And then you've got the spoon. We're going to toss in some of that garlic, get that flavored up, and this will be for the flank steak. We'll go ahead and get a nice sear on that, right?
Yep. And we got our tongs over here on the corner. So we went ahead and pre-seasoned the beef. I'm sorry, the flank steak.
Yep.
Twinnie went ahead and used
salt and pepper.
Salt and pepper.
And we kept it simple for now. We're going to go salt and pepper.
All right. And as you folks go hopping on, give us a 1 if you're watching live. Give us a 2 if you're watching the replay. And let us know where you're tuning in from.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Looks like we got that going pretty well. And then you can go ahead and...
We're just going to go ahead and toss the beef in. So we're going to slap a sear on the steak?
Yep. We're going to go ahead and get it nice and browned. And then we're going to want to get this meat cooked down so that we can do the deglazing process here. I believe that's what it's called. We'll deglaze the meat and get that going.
Yes, and for that we're going to be using a dab of butter. Once we remove this steak, once we slap that sear on it, we're going to be removing the butter. I'm sorry, we're going to be removing the steak, letting it rest. Usually a steak like this, how would we want to do it, Twin?
If you're looking for a medium rare, since it's cut pretty thin, we'll go ahead and do maybe 5 to 7 minutes here. Just to make sure that gets cooked up, because we're also going to throw it in after, give it a little extra heat to warm it up, and that should finish cooking it. But for those of you who want a little more on the medium to well done, you'll go ahead and cook it a little longer in this pan so you get the red out of the meat at least, so that when you reheat it, it should finish off to a medium to a well. But as you can see, we're starting to get some color, and you want to make sure this pan is nice and piping hot. Yeah. Very important.
We're on max right now.
Yep. And I mean, we're using one of these little electric skillets, and we plan on dirtying only a few pans here.
Yeah, I think we just have the bowls where we prep the ingredients for you folks. Usually, I would not be using the bowls. I would just have my cutting board here, and I'd be going right into the pan. My goal here with teaching y'all how to make some simple 30 minutes or less keto meals, and we're going to keep it to 1 pot because I'm a mom, he's a dad, and he knows when we start cooking and there's more than 1 pot, it's like, how many dishes am I going to wash? So we definitely want to try to shoot for that 1 pan for you all, and then we're going to go ahead and add a little bit more pepper to that meat, just re-season it up a little bit.
Yeah, I like to give it layers. It cooks the seasoning differently throughout. Give it a little salt stuff on there. All right, brilliant.
All right, so we're just going to go ahead and keep letting this sear. In the meantime, we want to share with you folks what ingredients we're going to be using today. So for those of you that are going to replicate this meal, you can really see how simple it is, how healthy it is, I would say, and how flavorful it can be.
Yeah, I mean, we're going to keep it simple, let the flavors all speak for themselves, and should marry pretty well.
There you go.
Mean, steak fajita bowls, you can't really mess up too much.
I hope not.
I guess we'll find out.
I guess we will. So in this blue bowl over here, we have some cauliflower rice. We like to call it cauli rice. In this bowl over here, we have some diced up bell peppers. I chose red and orange today. We have some broccoli here, fresh broccoli we're going to be throwing in. I have my red purple onion, that we're going to be using as well. Hi there. We're going to be using that purple onion, and then we got our butter, because who doesn't want to be buttered up? Like, come on now. That is what we're going to be using to deglaze this pan after we get this meat out, so that we can go ahead and get all that flavor, and then we're going to toss in that cauliflower rice, And that bad boy is just gonna deglaze and just absorb all of that flavor, right?
Yeah,
That's
precisely.
what we were learning.
That's the goal here. And it should be a nice, healthy meal. I don't count carbs or calories, so couldn't tell you how much we're looking at here, but
You've eaten something like this here before, haven't you?
of course.
Variation of it. So I mean,
But this time I get to help cook it.
that's right. I love it.
Learning how it was actually done. Yeah, so this cauli rice, it's a very interesting thing. I've never actually cooked with it, so I'm really excited to see how this plays out.
So for those of you who don't know what this is and have never used it, I am an easy peasy lemon squeezy kind of mama. I don't have time to be grinding and breaking up all this cauliflower. So I actually buy this pre-packaged and pre-made at Costco. They sell a bag of 4. It's about $10. It's pretty good because usually 1 bag is enough for my family. If we're really hungry, we want leftovers for the next day, we'll throw in 2 bags. So basically what it is the cauliflower, the top, the head, the white part, it's essentially minced. It's minced into almost a rice texture.
Yeah, it looks like it's been riced, has it?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yep. So that's essentially what we're going for. And the beauty of this, why I like using specifically the frozen one, is if I'm doing veggies that need some steaming, when I go ahead and add in that cauliflower and I cover it up sometime, well, most of the time I do because I'm usually making something like this, it will essentially release some of that water while we're cooking it, and it will steam some of your veggies.
Oh, yeah. All right. I got that.
First, we want to get that in. We want to kind of let some of the moisture come out. We'll get a nice little saute on it, get all that flavor up. And then we'll go ahead and throw our broccoli in first because it is the more dense vegetable.
Yeah.
So it'll take a little longer to cook for you. So, and I think we'll do the bell pepper last.
Yeah.
Kind of just.
I like it with that extra little crunch, right?
Almost like a quick heat.
We'll keep some texture on there.
Yeah, we like crunch in our food. For those of you that wanted a little bit more cooked, that's okay. Just leave it in there a little bit longer and it's that simple. How's that beef looking?
Yeah, it looks like we're coming along to a nice medium rare. Nice. Well, right now it's still on the rare side. So that'll be good. Just a couple more minutes to brown. We went with the big pan, tried to cook all this at once. So that is affecting our cooking times a little bit.
Yeah, normally.
Yeah, normally you can do a little less meat or a bigger flame. That might give us some more.
Again, we're using the plug-in electric stovetop just so that we can bring this to you folks in a more convenient way. We can have better angles for you to see exactly what's going on because I don't want you to think, great, she showed me how to do it. What's it supposed to look like? We definitely want you guys to have that hands-on kind of feel. So you can take this with you and replicate it.
Yeah, and you know what? I think we originally intended to rest this meat. Yeah, let's go ahead and we'll give that a pull right about now. And it will continue to cook as it rests. If it is not cooked to the temperature you like, you can always throw this in the oven to a nice little 380 degrees, 360, somewhere in between there. And then by the time you're ready to throw it back onto the plate, everything should be at temperature. And all winds up hot. And as you can see, we got a lot of the juices and flavor from the onions and the garlic still with oil.
Can you show them a little close-up of that meat? So for those of you that like us, like more of a medium rare kind of stance, you'll still have some pink in there. And you know, for those of us that don't know, because I was one of those people before I met my husband and he taught me better, this type of meat, it is okay to have a medium rare pink kind of feel to it. You are not eating anything that is going to make you sick. Yeah,
I mean, usually with meat steaks, you want to have them, I'd say, roughly around at least 130, if I'm not mistaken.
I believe so. That is what it is. And for those of you that don't really care for steak, you need a spoon for that butter, don't you?
Yeah, why not? We can get that. Throw that in here to get that deglaze process going.
That's right. So how much butter?
We've set aside a nice little dab.
So not much, right? You just really want that to pick up into the pan and help you deglaze all of those juices and pick them all up, especially because you're going to be throwing in that cauliflower rice. Now, for those of you that haven't had it, it can be a hit or miss, but I will tell you this, give it more than one try. When I first had it, I didn't care for it, but the secret there was to season, because it has No flavor whatsoever when you get it out of the bag. So definitely a tip I wish someone would share it with me a little bit sooner, but that's why I'm sharing it here with you.
All right.
All right.
And then we've got this going. With the deglaze, we're going to throw in a little more garlic.
Need a little bit more onion.
Again, give it those different looks and flavors.
Mm-hmm.
And as Twinnie Me said, we need to season that cauliflower. So
He's never had it. He's very nervous.
yeah,
You can't tell.
I'm not much of a cauliflower kind of guy. I dig the broccoli.
What do you think, Twin? About
Yep,
there?
perfect.
Yeah.
Can't go wrong.
Get that
Love
in
that
there.
stuff.
God, I wish y'all could just smell this because I'm already like, let's eat.
All right. I love it. And then
All
now
right.
let's go ahead and throw in the cauli rice.
All right, let's grab that bad boy. And for those of you that don't know, sometimes these bags, they'll come a little, what's the word here? A little bulkified just because it kind of solidifies together.
Oh, okay.
So what
Yeah.
I like to make sure to do to get that even cooking is make sure to go ahead and break that up before you put it in the pan. Don't try to break it up in the pan. This has been trial and error for me. So I'm definitely trying to help you all out there by giving you those little tips and tricks that I wish I would have known.
Yeah, let it thaw out a little bit. It's a little like snow, right?
Mm-hmm.
Some hail.
That's
or
right.
What do they call that little pebble snow? I've recently
Hail.
learned about it.
Hail.
No, there's another little name for it.
What?
I'll have to look it up and check it out later.
We'll have to get back to you folks on that. You want to trade spoons, Twin?
Yeah, here, go ahead.
All
You
right.
handle this.
All right, so we'll get that going. Oh my God, that beef looks so good.
Yeah.
It looks so tasty. No one saw that. Y'all just saw me spill. It's gonna warm up in the steak. No worries. So one of the biggest things that we wanted to tell you folks as we're here and we're trying to share this with y'all is don't go for perfect. Okay. For those of you that don't cook, don't worry about it. Just cook. Just get in there. Just start trying. I mean, like I said, this cauliflower rice for me was trial and error. There was plenty of times I made it and I didn't like it. So I just went back to the drawing board and I tried different recipes. I tried different variations and I finally found a way to cook it just the way I like it. So keep trying, folks. All right. I wish this thing would get hotter. I feel like I need it to get hotter.
It says it's on max, so I'm going with max.
All right, well, that just means I'm going to need to invest in a better stovetop for you folks. So
Yeah, and what we'll do is maybe we should go ahead and break up this broccoli a little bit.
there you go.
We'll give it a little rinse to make sure we get some additional moisture in there.
Hey, Roland. So we got a very good friend of ours on here. Roland Passion, what's up?
Oh, what's happening,
He
Roland?
said, oh man, the other Serge.
Yeah.
What's up, bro?
We got it going on here.
We're just helping people ketofy, get healthy and move their bodies, personal development. I mean, that's what we're all about here. So
Way to
let's do
support,
it.
Roland. We appreciate it.
That's right.
All right. So we're just throwing this in, and then we'll go ahead and top it off with the lid.
Smells so good.
Right? We'll keep all that moisture and flavor in there and help it heat up, cook faster here.
All right, got the lid here.
Brilliant.
Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant.
A little more. Are we doing all the broccoli?
All the broccoli.
Oh.
So
All right.
he's not a veggie fan, as you can tell. But this is where seasoning really comes into play. One of the companies that I found when I first, went keto was Flavor God. I like these guys.
I love them as well.
Yeah.
Sponsor us.
Yeah.
I think that's how it works here. Yeah. Okay.
What he said.
Yeah.
So, I mean, they have a variety of flavors. They have sweet, they have savory, they have just anything you can imagine. Go on their site. Just go on their site, okay? Do yourself a favor. And they don't have any salt, which is exactly why we're adding that pink Himalayan salt. And I like that very much so because you get to control how much sodium is going into your food.
Yes.
And me personally, I'm a big person on that.
But be careful. Pink Himalayan salt is it's a pretty strong salt. So.
And it's also not iodized. So if you're only, I believe, right, that's what I've read, that if you are only eating pink salt, you should make sure to incorporate. Pour that bad boy in there. Like, get some spice in my life. Come on now.
I like it.
I love how he was so hesitant. Like, he doesn't know my boys will eat this all up, especially my oldest.
It's fire.
That boy likes some spice. I mean, it's not like we're adding those ghost pepper flakes.
Not yet.
These guys are crazy.
Not yet.
Him and my
That'll be another
husband.
show.
Yeah. Whew. Yeah, we're gonna have to have you guys jump on here.
Oh man, all right, that broccoli is coming in now. We're getting that nice broccoli aroma. Yeah, it's coming in. I think we'll go ahead and throw the rest of these onions in. Again, these are the red onions. Give them a little extra cook in there.
And this is a great way, folks, to get all that veggie in, get all that fiber in, and not only is this good for you when it comes to heading to that potty, but it's also good on keeping you full. The sustenance you'll feel from incorporating high fiber foods into your diet, that's definitely, I think, what helped me when I went keto, to help curb that appetite, start, kind of reining in all of that and really taking control of what I was putting into my body. And that really made a huge difference for me. And not feeling hungry. That was the biggest thing for me. With everything else I ever tried, I was always like, okay, who am I gonna eat now? Because I'm still hungry. I need to eat. So with keto, I definitely have not struggled with that, and I love it. That's why we're here, showing you folks.
There we go. All right, let's go ahead and put this lid on.
Oh, yeah, it smells so good.
Yeah. And then we're gonna cover up that meat just to let it finish resting. All right, and we're all set. So we're just waiting on this cauliflower rice to finish cooking here.
Yep.
And once that's done, we're gonna throw on the red peppers. As we said, we want to keep them crunchy, so we're gonna wait a little till the end of it. Once we do that,
right? I think that's what we said.
Quick heat. We're just gonna lay the meat right on top, and
that's it. I mean, bada bing, bada boom. It doesn't get easier than that. Especially this is considered a family serving. I would guess you would say this is a family portion that we are cooking here, because my kids, my husband, they're on their way home. I mean, I hope they're gonna walk in the door as we're like, bam, here you go.
There's more? No,
that's it.
All right, well,
like I said, he thought this was going to take a lot longer. Like this, really, we are coming together to you folks. We've been talking about this. We've been planning it. But I think this meal today was just kind of a win.
Yeah.
And I love that. You know why? Because he had no clue in regards to these kinds of foods.
No clue.
I had no clue in regards.
I think the hair shows it.
Yeah, are we rocking that today?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, let's do it.
That's right. That's what the lid is for. It keeps the hair out of the food.
And it opens up those pores for a
Yeah, it opens up the pores.
I love it. So, I mean, I absolutely love that, because I am the type of person that I cook from the heart. I mean, really, when I'm cooking, I got music on, I got ingredients, and that's really what you folks are seeing on my page. Okay, for those of you that have beautifully, and I appreciate you very much so, commented that I'm such a good cook and I'm always coming up, I always have great recipes. Y'all, I just cook from the heart. That's it. Food is my love language, and I love it. I love sharing it. And ever since we went on this journey and got healthier for ourselves, it's almost like a whole new palette I've discovered.
Oh, yeah.
I love it. So
I'm eating broccoli and cauliflower, even ricing it. Go figure.
The next challenge is for him that I have, he doesn't know about this yet, folks, is I have a whole, it's good.
Yes,
I love how excited he is, because if you know this man, he doesn't do veggies. He does.
I don't do food. I mean, yeah, I do food, but it's got to be good. I'm picky. Yeah.
For those of you that know Jack, he's very picky.
Yeah. All right.
So, and as we're here and we're just kind of waiting for this, I want to tell you, challenge us. I've had a couple of you reach out to me and say, well, I love this kind of food. I had someone to tell me, I love carne asada fries. How do I ketofy them? Oh, that's simple.
Wait, carne asada fries?
Carne asada fries.
I can have carne asada fries.
You can have carne asada fries.
You guys had carne asada fries.
The key here now
is
to switch out the fries.
Okay.
Okay. For those of you that follow me and you're watching this and you've seen it, I've made jicama fries, and I've also made turnip fries.
I love jicama.
Delicious. And again, the key there was seasoning.
Do you cook the jicama?
It's delicious. In my air fryer, you you peel the jicama, you cut that bad boy off, you pat them dry. We're gonna have to make it. That sounds like we're just gonna have to make it. Yeah. So.
How's the cauliflower rice looking?
Ooh, that is looking delicious.
Are we coming along here on the cauliflower rice?
I think we're coming along. I see just a touch more water there. So I think maybe now we remove the lid.
Let's go ahead and take that off.
It's steamed a little bit. Here, I'm going to show you real quick without trying to burn myself. There you go. There you go. Yeah, we do have two cameras coming for you. We do have two cameras going, guys.
That's right, professional crew out here, right?
No clue. But this is what I want to show them. This is what I want to show people, that we have no clue sometimes. And we We just want to do better.
What's
That
this
1%.
we stuff? What's this?
We?
Yeah.
Oh.
Balancing it. We're balancing. Yeah. Okay. I think we can throw in these peppers now.
I think we're good to go.
We'll just go ahead and throw them right on top. Look at that. It just gives it so much more color. Brings it to life.
We're painting here.
Is that what we're doing?
Oh, yeah.
Painting.
Oh, yeah.
With that love language you were talking about. Finish up the red onions in there. Why not?
Yeah. Well, tell me, what's something you wish to ketofy?
What am I going to keto?
Challenge me, just like I'm asking you to challenge us.
Man, I think you did it with the California fries.
Yeah.
The carne asada fries. I mean, there's the California burrito, which is where I was going with that.
We can also make that.
All right. Tortillas?
Yes. Oh my goodness. Let me show folks while we're waiting on that stuff.
All right. I like to sneak a little extra butter in there.
Because we're all about the education, right?
Of course. Oh, look at that. Just a little bit.
So once again, that's what we're.
What?
What?
Huh?
What are you like?
Yeah. No, I was just dabbling a little bit on your canvas.
Yeah, I love it.
All right. Is it all mixed up?
The best food is food cooked together, honestly.
Man, you gotta be kidding me. Look at this.
How good does that smell?
Like, this is just fun and all.
Okay, he's not faking this. He's not, trust me, this man. I wonder if you folks have ever seen that video of the cat where it's given a piece of broccoli. Bobby, my oldest, is always talking about this. So there's a video of a cat out there. The owner puts a piece of broccoli in front of the cat, and the cat literally goes, I kid you not.
Have you seen the one where they do the cucumber?
Oh my God, yes. All right, so we got the beef.
Look at this. It's just going to go.
Bam. Oh my God, my mouth is watering.
Take that.
My family better hurry. This is going to be a two-man bowl.
Hold on, look, wait. Just give a little more. Remember when I said that salt and pepper will cook just differently all over the place?
I wish y'all could smell this.
No,
smell it, love it.
Remember, finishing this, the Himalayan salt can't be a lot. You do not want to do a lot. You're going to regret it.
But you can't go wrong with flavor guide, right?
No, of course not. You can always add more salt if you need to. It's hard to take it out.
So,
all right.
Can I flavor that?
Yeah, please. Flavor guide.
Can you sacrifice yourself and get on board with that?
Let's go. Bring it.
Ooh,
bring it.
Look at that.
Let's get a bite.
I love it. Him and my husband, they really go to town when it comes to heat.
If this wasn't a family show, I'd be lining this up right now and just, licking it. Okay, there you go.
All right.
You guys know where I'm at on that? Oh, money.
All right, back to tortillas while we're waiting on this.
Yes.
But this is essentially done, folks. Like, that's it. I think we're at this point just kind of waiting for my family. He didn't believe me how fast this was going to go. Like,
look at this. It's done.
I mean,
those juices are just gonna soak down into.
There they go.
What's that?
All right, folks.
Yo, what's up? See, you didn't know I was here.
All right.
What's up, bro? Float up.
Hey, say hello to beautiful people.
Bobby. What's up, dude? How are you? Tired.
Ah. All right.
Well, looks like everybody's here. Yes.
Time to eat. Oh my goodness. All right, my beautiful people. I hope you all have a wonderful night. In regards to tortillas, let me just throw that in there real quick because I told you I would tell you. We have these Extreme Wellness Olay high fiber tortillas. These are considered carb lean, and do not worry, I will make sure to add a picture for you folks on my page. And these are 4 net carbs. So here's a burrito. It's coming. That California burrito, we're gonna do it. And for those of you that miss corn tortillas, that's gonna be another episode. We're gonna make some chilaquiles.
Ooh, yeah.
Ooh,
and I hear we got some special hot sauces here.
Oh yes. So we have some a la madre corn tortillas. These are frozen because your girl buys 6 or 7 packs at a time and just throws them in the freezer because they're that good.
Okay.
And these are 3 net carbs tortilla.
Yeah, you just slap those on the stove, heat them up, slap it, flip it,
that's it.
rub it down. All right.
Rub it down.
Let's do it.
All right, my beautiful people. Well, thank you so much for joining us for this test pilot. We appreciate you. We want you to challenge us. We want you to show up every single day and do 1% better. Because you know what he did today?
I came and proved it.
Hey! You see what he did there?
Yeah, I like it.
Say goodbye.
Bye, guys.
Bye, everyone.
Can you reach
chocolate.